Imagine if every bill in your wallet, every rupee in your bank account brought you happiness when it arrived and left you with a smile when it went away. But the truth is, most people associate money only with stress, fear, and the daily grind. Japan's famous Zen millionaire Ken Honda says, "Money also has emotions, and it leaves or returns to you depending on how you treat it." Today, on Book Samraja, we will unlock the treasure of his bestseller Happy Money and discover how you can turn your money into happy money. Money that not only fills your pockets, but also fills your heart with joy. So get ready, because this journey will give you the power to change your relationship with money forever. Chapter 1. The True Face of Money. Happy Money versus Unhappy Money. Ken Honda begins the book with a deep insight. Money is not just notes or coins. It's energy. Yes, you heard that right. Money carries a special vibe. He explains that all the money in the world falls into two categories. 1. Happy money. Money earned or spent with joy, gratitude, and positive emotions. For example, a client happily pays you for your hard work, and you receive it with a smile. Or you lend money to a friend, and they thank you from the heart. 2. Unhappy money. Money filled with negative emotions like fear, anger, obligation, or stress. For example, working overtime only because you fear your boss, and even after getting your salary, you feel no peace. Or someone pays you reluctantly, with dissatisfaction or resentment. Honda says that when you hold money, you also absorb the emotions attached to it. This is why some people earn millions but remain unhappy, while others with modest incomes live peacefully. He gives an example. Imagine you receive a bill that was earned by someone who just got their dream job and spent it in excitement. That bill will be charged with positive energy. But if the same bill was spent by someone in distress, repaying a debt in tears, it will carry negative energy. Lesson number 1 from Honda. It's not the amount of money that matters, but its quality. Even a small amount of happy money can bring joy, but even millions of unhappy money will only bring stress. Honda also explains that money's energy moves in a cycle in your life. If you earn and spend money with joy, it creates a positive cycle. But if you earn or spend with stress and obligation, it becomes a negative cycle. Food for thought. If money truly carries such powerful energy, can we transform unhappy money into happy money? The answer awaits in the next chapter. Chapter 2. Money is your mirror. Ken Honda says, money is not just a measure of your bank balance, it's a reflection of your mind. Money acts as a mirror, showing you your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. He explains that most of us think our money problems come from the outside world, low salary, inflation, taxes, etc. But the truth is, the root cause lies in our mindset. According to Honda, our thinking about money usually falls into 3 categories. 1. Fear-based mindset. You constantly think, I'll run out of money or I'll never be rich. Such people work with fear and spend with fear, turning most of their money into unhappy money. 2. Scarcity mindset. You believe money is limited, and if someone else has more, you'll have less. This leads to jealousy, comparison, and dissatisfaction. 3. Gratitude mindset. You trust that money will keep flowing as long as you welcome it. You feel thankful for whatever you earn and happy when you spend it. Honda says that our money mindset is shaped by our childhood environment. If you grew up hearing, money doesn't grow on trees, we can't become rich, money corrupts people, then these ideas sink deep into your subconscious, and you live by them as an adult. He shares the story of a client who always felt that no matter how much he earned, it was never enough. Later, he realized that in his childhood, his family constantly talked about financial struggles, locking his brain in scarcity mode. Once he shifted to a gratitude mindset, his income grew and his financial stress reduced. Honda's message is clear. To change your outer financial situation, you must first change your inner thinking about money. Food for thought. If our childhood and old beliefs define our relationship with money, can we rewrite our old money story into a new one? The answer comes in the next chapter. Chapter 3. Change your money story, change your life. Ken Honda says, every person has a money story. It's the narrative we've been hearing, seeing, and feeling about money since childhood. This story determines how we earn, spend, and feel about money. The most important part? Most people don't even realize they're living according to an inherited, outdated story. Types of money stories. Scarcity story. Money is always short, so spend cautiously. Fear story. Money comes with hard struggle and can vanish anytime. Guilt story. If I earn too much, people will think I'm greedy. Abundance story. Money will always flow as long as I keep giving and receiving. Most people are stuck in the first 3, and that's where the cycle of unhappy money begins. Why do people stay trapped in old stories? Honda explains that whatever parents, relatives, or society said about money in our childhood gets engraved in our subconscious like writing on stone. If your household always had tension about money, you'll grow up associating money with stress. If you saw wealthy people as arrogant, you'll subconsciously avoid becoming rich. Why change your story? Until you identify and rewrite your old money story, your financial situation won't truly change. A new story means seeing money as a friend, not an enemy. Feeling gratitude both when earning and spending. Trusting money's flow, like water that always finds its way. How to change your money story. 1. Identify your old story. What beliefs about money have been with you since childhood? 2. Challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true or did I just accept it without question? 3. Write a new story. E.g., money flows to me easily and brings me joy. 4. Live your new story daily. Whenever money comes or goes, welcome it with gratitude. Honda's message: without changing your money story, you can't change your money experience. And this change will be visible not only in your bank account but in your entire life. Food for thought. If changing your story is so powerful, is there an easy daily practice to turn all your money into happy money? In the next chapter, Ken Honda shares a direct and effective answer. Chapter 4. The Magic of Arigato Money. Ken Honda teaches a simple yet powerful Japanese practice. Arigato in, arigato out. Meaning, when money comes in, say thank you. When money goes out, also say thank you. What does this mean? Honda says most people feel happy when money comes in but stressed when it goes out. Salary comes, joy. Paying a bill, tension. This mindset creates the unhappy money cycle. But if you feel gratitude both when money enters and when it leaves, money will carry happiness both ways. How to practice Arigato money. 1. When money comes in, whether it's salary, business income, a gift, or a bonus, silently say arigato or thank you. Think about what this money allows you to do. 2. When money goes out, whether it's a utility bill, rent, or helping someone, again say arigato. Think about the value and comfort that payment gave you. 3. Trust the flow of money. When you spend with gratitude, you signal your subconscious that I have enough and more will come. Why does it work? When every transaction is linked to gratitude, your mind starts seeing money as a friend, not a stress trigger. This shifts you from scarcity to abundance thinking. A short story. Honda tells of a woman who felt stressed every time she paid with her credit card. He advised her to use the Arigato money practice. Within weeks, her bill payments felt lighter, and over time, her business income increased because her relationship with money had changed. Honda's wisdom: money is just a flow. The more easily and gratefully you let it move, the more it will return to your life. Food for thought. If gratitude can make money happy, can we make this flow even faster and more permanent so there's never a shortage in life? In the next chapter, Honda reveals the secrets of this flow. Chapter 5. The Flow of Money. Keep it moving, keep it growing. Ken Honda says, money is like blood. It must circulate to stay healthy. When money stops flowing, problems start. He explains that in nature, everything moves in cycles. Water flows, seasons change, day turns into night. Money is no different. It is meant to come in and go out. When you hold it too tightly, or fear losing it, you block its natural flow. 2 ways people block money's flow. 1. Hoarding from fear. Saving is good, but saving out of fear turns money stagnant. This frozen money stops attracting new income. 2. Overspending from insecurity. Spending recklessly to feel rich actually drains your flow faster and puts you in debt. The key is balance. Welcome money in with gratitude, let it leave with gratitude, and always keep it moving toward things that add value, whether for yourself, your family, or your community. Honda shares a simple exercise. Every time you spend money, think, I'm sending this money on a mission to help someone, create value, or return multiplied. Every time you receive money, think, this is money completing its journey and coming back to me with joy. Why this matters? When you trust money's flow, you no longer feel anxious about running out. You believe more will come, just as water keeps returning in the rain cycle. Chapter 6. Give first, receive later. Honda says one of the fastest ways to turn money into happy money is to give, not from obligation, but from joy. He explains a universal truth. Generosity opens the channel for money to flow back to you. When you give happily, you're sending money into the world with positive energy. This energy creates opportunities, goodwill, and connections that often bring more money back. But there's a catch. Giving from resentment or because you should creates unhappy money. The intention matters more than the amount. How to practice joyful giving. 1. Give only when your heart says yes. 2. Give without expecting anything in return. 3. Give in ways that truly help. Sometimes it's money, sometimes time, sometimes skills. Honda shares the story of a struggling shop owner who started giving small discounts and free gifts to loyal customers. The customers felt valued, returned more often, and brought friends. Within a year, his profits doubled. Lesson: when you open your hands to give, you also open them to receive. Chapter 7. Surround yourself with happy money people. Ken Honda emphasizes, your relationship with money is shaped by the people around you. If you spend time with those constantly complaining about money, worrying about the economy, or criticizing the wealthy, you'll absorb their money energy. Signs of happy money people. They talk about opportunities, not just problems. They celebrate others' financial success instead of envying it. They use money as a tool to improve lives, not as a weapon to control others. Signs of unhappy money people. They gossip about greedy rich people. They always say it's too expensive without considering value. They see money as a zero-sum game. If someone wins, someone must lose. Honda's advice is to choose your money circle wisely. Just like a healthy diet nourishes your body, a healthy money environment nourishes your mindset. Chapter 8. Your true wealth is invisible. In the final chapters, Honda reminds us that money itself is not the ultimate goal. Happiness, peace, and fulfillment are. He writes, happy money is not about having more. It's about feeling good about what you have and how you use it. True wealth includes good health, loving relationships, freedom to do meaningful work, time to enjoy life, a sense of purpose. When you focus on these invisible forms of wealth, money naturally follows to support them. Closing message from Honda. You have the power to turn every dollar, rupee, or yen in your life into happy money. Treat it with gratitude, let it flow freely, and it will always return with more joy. Chapter 10. Happy money even in tough times. Ken Honda says, happiness doesn't depend on money. It depends on how you see money. In everyone's life, ups and downs are inevitable. Sometimes we lose a job. Sometimes business takes a hit. Sometimes unexpected big expenses show up. Honda believes that such moments are the real test of our money energy. How to keep the happy money flow during a crisis. 1. Gratitude, not panic. The first reaction in hard times is fear. But Honda says, start replacing that fear with gratitude. For example, it's good that I still have these savings, or at least I have the skills to earn again. 2. Maintain small flows. Even in crisis, don't stop giving. It doesn't have to be a big amount. A smile, a helping hand, a small gift also keeps the money flow alive. 3. Don't make money the enemy. When loss happens, people think, money is the root of all problems. Honda says this thinking turns your energy toward money negative. Instead, see money as your partner. It's just away for a while, but it can return. 4. Tell positive stories. Remind yourself and others of your past successes and recovery stories. This helps rebuild a trustworthy relationship with money. Honda's advice: treat crisis as a teacher. Honda believes that every financial crisis teaches us what we truly value and how we should manage our money. Adopting this lesson is the real part of the happy money mindset. Grand takeaway: happy money means feeling joy and gratitude in earning, spending, and giving. It's about building a relationship with money that's based not on fear and scarcity, but on trust and flow. Final thought: if money's energy is shaped by our thoughts and feelings, are we ready to rewrite our money story starting today? So friends, Ken Honda's Happy Money teaches us that money is not just a transaction, it's an emotion. If we handle it with gratitude, joy, and trust, it not only grows in our account, but also brings prosperity into our life. Now the question is, are you ready to start rewriting your money story today? If this video gave you even one new idea, share this learning with others and stay connected with Book Samraja, because every week we open up the wisdom of books that can change your thinking and your life. Next time, we'll bring another priceless book. Until then, remember, give money with a smile, and it will return to you with a smile.